Have you ever been suspicious and criticized everything about yourself in the late night? Do you feel the indistinguishable pain and frustration in your heart? We often fall into the trap of self-criticism and feel endless self-blame for every deficiency and mistake of ourselves. But can we get rid of this self-denial and turn it into self-love? The emphasis on self-observation and introspection in Buddhist teachings is to understand and accept all of oneself. Through the practice of mindfulness, we can learn to accept our imperfections and understand that these imperfections are part of growth. In this process, we should learn to treat ourselves with compassion, so that we can truly experience love and harmony from the bottom of our hearts. This kind of self-love is not only about caring for oneself, but also about the recognition and respect for the truth of oneself. Self-dwelling is not a compromise, but a manifestation of profound wisdom and inner strength. When we are no longer worried about our mistakes, but can face ourselves with tolerance and understanding, the inner burden will be relieved. We begin to see our own value and believe that we have the ability to learn and grow from every failure. Don't despise yourself because you have a fault, and don't be proud and complacent because you have advantages. This balanced wisdom can keep us calm and tenacious in the ups and downs of life. We often seek affirmation and love in the outside world, but ignore the real needs in our hearts. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that true peace and happiness come from the heart, not the outside world. When we learn to observe our thoughts in a quiet mind and not be influenced by negative emotions, we can experience inner peace and freedom. This kind of peace of mind is an important cornerstone for us to love ourselves, and it is also the best we rely on in the face of life challenges. In Buddhism, compassion is a deep understanding and care for all sentient beings, and this also includes ourselves. To learn to be compassionate to yourself is to learn to accept all of yourself, including the parts that we have rejected or denied. When we can treat our pain and defects compassionately, our hearts will feel loved and healed. We no longer need to cover up or escape, but face them bravely and transform them with love and wisdom. Hope is a powerful force that can bring us light in the darkest moments. In Buddhist wisdom, hope is not obsession with the future, but trust and acceptation of the present. When we believe that we have the ability to change and grow, and are willing to work hard, the future will be full of infinite possibilities. All sentient beings have Buddha nature and can become Buddhas. This belief is our inner beacon, guiding us to find the way forward in the dark. The journey from self-criticism to self-love is a challenging but hopeful road. We need to learn to accept our imperfections, treat ourselves with compassion, and believe that we have the ability to grow from every failure. In this process, Buddhist wisdom gives us profound guidance and inspiration, so that we can find light in the dark and feel the power of love and hope.